Welcome back to Tapping into Freedom. I'm Maria LiPuma, and today we're going to be talking about something that many of us struggle with in our relationship to food. So many of us have so many conflicting feelings about the food we eat that we often sit down to a meal feeling guilt, shame, anxiety, and fear. And our thoughts and our feelings are extremely powerful. They absolutely affect how we digest the food that we eat. So, my question is, are you eating guilt and shame, or are you allowing yourself to eat in a place where your body can really absorb the nutrition, really experience the nourishment of the food? Because eating food is not only about calories and macros and trying to control what you eat or you don't eat. Food is a very important part of our spiritual nourishment. And because of the diet mentality and because of all of the conflicting opinions out there about different foods, so many of us sit down to the table feeling so conflicted and so uncomfortable around what we're eating that we're not really absorbing the highest nutrition from the food. Our feelings and our thoughts and our intentions are extremely powerful. You know that if you send love to a plant or you take good care of your plants or your pets, they flourish, they grow really well. And Dr. Emoto, who did a very important experiment with messages in water, saw that when you are addressing the water, when you're speaking to the water with certain words, the positive words actually affect the water in a positive way, and the negative words affect the water in a negative way. Look up Dr. Emoto's Messages in Water, and you will love what you see because the water is affected by the vibration of our thoughts and our words. And we are also affected by the thoughts we think, the words we are saying to ourselves, and the feelings that we have, every cell of our body. So, in your journey to healing your relationship to food, and that's absolutely possible. You are able to heal your relationship to food so that food can become your friend and that it can truly nourish your body and you can eat in a place of peace and contentment and satisfaction. And if you want to release excess weight or optimize your health, not only through the food that you're eating, but in the way you are thinking about yourself and your relationship to food. So our thoughts are very powerful. The best thing you can do when you sit down to eat a meal, or even if you're not sitting, when you're eating anything, regardless of what it is you're choosing to eat, is to stop, take some deep breaths, bless the food, find appreciation for the food, whatever it is, and calm your body down. When you take some breaths, and we'll do some tapping around this, but when you take some deep breaths and come into a parasympathetic response in your body, parasympathetic is rest and digest. That's the optimal place for digestion. So when you are doing that, you can be more aware of your hunger and satisfaction cues. Your body will be more nourished with the food that you're actually eating, and you will require maybe even less food. Because when we're eating in a place of stress and anxiety and fear and guilt and shame, we're washing away all the nutrients from the food. So we're not really being satisfied. And sometimes that's why we're even craving more food because our body is not being nourished. So if you struggle in your relationship to food, wherever you're at, maybe you have a lot of limiting beliefs. Maybe you have a lot of limiting beliefs around your relationship to food and how it affects you and your body. You're going to start where you're at. We're going to do some tapping, and I'm going to invite you to start to look at what are the thoughts and beliefs you have about food. Do you believe that when you are eating, the food you're eating is going to make you fat? Do you feel guilty about eating? Do you feel ashamed about eating? We're going to release all of that so that you can eat in a place of peace and appreciation for what you are consuming, whatever it is. Start by tapping on the side of the hand and take a deep breath in and let it go. Even though up until now I have struggled in my relationship to food. So many food rules, and I feel guilt and shame often when I sit down to eat a meal. And today I'm choosing to release this and heal my relationship to food. Even though up until now, I've sat down at the meal with a lot of angst and fear and worry. Today I'm choosing to shift all of this into a relaxation response. Even though I've been struggling in my relationship to food, too many food rules, sitting down and eating through a lot of fear and shame and guilt. Today I'm choosing to calm my body and my brain and give myself the dignity to eating so that my body can be nourished. And take a deep breath in and let it go. And notice how you're feeling in your body. Maybe thinking about the last time you had a meal and how it felt so uncomfortable, how so many conflicting feelings arose. And we're going to tap and wash them away. All of this fear, all of this guilt, all of this shame. When I sit down to eat a meal, this worry that I'm eating something wrong, or I'm going to gain weight, or this food is going to hurt me in some way. All of this guilt and shame and fear. It's so challenging to sit down and eat in peace. And even though up until now, this has been a conflict for me, I look forward to healing my relationship with food. I look forward to eating in peace, knowing that I am nourishing my body and appreciating the availability of the food and what it's doing for my body in the form of nourishment. All of this fear, shame, and guilt when it comes to eating food. All of these voices in my head, the conflicting voices. This is good, this isn't good. Judging myself, measuring myself on what I'm choosing to eat. And feeling guilty and ashamed if I choose things that I don't think are the highest quality. Today I'm learning to calm down, to create a more peaceful relationship to food, with food, to creating a more peaceful relationship with food, to allow myself to be nourished, to make friends with food, to take the time to calm my body and my brain down and appreciate and even bless the food that I'm eating. Allowing myself to enjoy and be satisfied. Releasing the fear, the worry, the guilt, and all of those stories. And cultivating a new relationship with food. I look forward to eating in peace. I look forward to listening and honoring my hunger and satisfaction cues. I look forward to giving myself permission to nourish myself, to be curious about what it is that I'm hungry for. I look forward to allowing myself to be satisfied with my meals. and then moving on and being satisfied with my life. I look forward to creating more ease and flow when I'm eating a meal. And even though up until now I've really struggled with this, today I can choose a new story. Today I can choose to look at my relationship with food with curiosity, with compassion, to release all of those limiting beliefs around food and eating, release all the guilt and the shame and the fear, let go of the worry, and start to trust my body and my natural instincts to allow more ease and flow in my relationship to food. I'm on my way. I'm healing my relationship to food. I'm on my way. I'm healing my relationship to my body. And I look forward to making peace with all of this. And I'm grateful and appreciative that I'm taking the time today to look at this in a new way, to make peace with food, to allow myself to eat in a relaxed place, allow my body to be nourished, feel appreciation for the food that I have, begin to listen to my hunger and satisfaction cues, and create more ease and flow in my body. And as I heal my relationship to food, my body responds beautifully. My body gets truly nourished. And I'm so grateful and appreciative that I'm taking the time today to look at this in a new way, to write a new story, to release the past, to forgive myself and anyone else that contributed to this conflict I have around food, to let go of all the worrisome beliefs and thoughts, to heal my relationship to food. Wouldn't it be nice if food was my friend? Wouldn't it be nice if I had a loving, nourishing relationship with the food that I ate? Wouldn't it be nice to listen to my body, to notice my hunger and satisfaction cues, and choose foods that truly nourish me without all the judgment? Be curious. Notice what it is that I'm longing for. And whatever it is I choose, eat it in peace. Peace, satisfaction, appreciation. That's the secret sauce. That's what's going to make this food the most nourishing, the most healthful, and allow my body to come into balance. Bring your hands to your heart and take a deep breath in and let it go. You might be aware of numerous beliefs that you have accumulated around food because we have so much noise out there about food. There's so many opinions. I remember when I was 11 years old and my mother took me to Weight Watchers and I learned that there was food that was legal and illegal. And if I ate illegal food, then I was a bad person. What a concept. Anyway, food is food. Let's put it in its proper place. You can absolutely heal your relationship to food. You can absolutely create the body that you are longing for. And we're unraveling this together. Your health and your happiness absolutely matter. If you want some personal assistance with this, go ahead and book a free consultation with me to see if it makes sense for us to do some private work together. If you liked this video, please give it a like. If you know somebody that would appreciate it, I'd love for you to share it with them. And as always, take good care of yourself. Bye now.